The Mad Carp Chasers.
Right then guys, so today I'm going fishing in a few hours and I was just making up a couple rigs and I thought to myself, like, you know, I'll make one up and show you what I'm going with for the day as I'm going down the secret lake. I'll be fishing with Ronnies, and like, this is my typical Ronnie, size 4 crank, small hook bead, micro ring swivels, 1.6mm heat shrink. This is RM Tech 20 pound fluorocarbon hook link, spinner swivel. Let's get down to the build, show you what you need. Okay, so you want your micro ring swivel. In this instance I'm using Kamakura cranks, size 4 micro barbed, a spinner swivel, RM Tech 20 pound, 1.6mm silk heat shrink, I love these long needles. They I just find it better for my usage, as I can adjust how much of it I'm using and such as that. But I'll be using one of them because I can't really get my fat fingers through the holes. And then to complement it, I got some ESP tungsten choddy silk putty, quarter bait floss, extra strong. Absolute banging products. Caught me a nice 23 off a secret lake, and I was surprised I got it, to be honest. Alright then, as we start, take a few inches, thread it through, you spin a swivel. This is just the way I do it. People have different ways of tying their Ronnies and how they knot their boom. This is just the way I do it. Just a quick around that, like that. Put it through. I like to have a bit there for movement. Pull it nice and tight. Just like that. Obviously at the moment there's a kink in it, but that'll go as soon as I heat it up. Got that bit of tag end off. Yeah. Now for this end, I'll go about 5 inch. And on this end, I'll loop, swoop, swoop again, and then this is going to be quite a short one. Where scissors go, take off that bit of a tag end, snip, and there we go. There's your boom, hook link, as you will, with your spinner swivel. It's still yet to be straightened. Always remember that you've got to straighten it, otherwise it's just going to be a mess. And then we take our crank micro barb size 4 Kamakuras, Take it out. Now what I do is measure about that much, so it comes down opposite the barb. Snip it off. Thread that through. Now, attaching these pair are literally as simple as 1, 2, 3. You put your spinner swivel through the eye of the hook, without stabbing yourself in the finger. Get the barb stuck in your thumb or something. Put it over. That's how I like it set. Like that. Take your micro ring swivel. Put that over onto the shank. Now, loads of people use different hook beads. Personally, I like them because they're tiny. Avid hook beads, 3 mils. Pull this out. This is where the real skill comes in. Pow. Like that. Now obviously you straighten it. Add a bit of your tungsten putty. This is, once you warm it up really, it's easy enough to cut and mould. But always check your rigs in the shelves and on the margins where you can see really in shallowish water, because you know this is used for pop-ups primarily. But see how it sits. It should sit like that with your pop-up there, obviously. That's how it should sit off the leg bed. But quickly show you how to stick on. Let's put your bait on. For in this instance I'm using Baitworks sent from Heavens. Lovely smell. It's like getting maced if you hoof it. Take a couple inch of your bait floss. Put it through your micro rig swivel. One of your boilies is 15s. Yeah, they're 15s. Push your needle through without breaking up the pop-up. Pull the floss through. I like to have it up tight like so, personally. Bring it up the shank so it's opposite the barb. Now for my favourite part, because I've been to my friend's house. I've got to find my lighter. Bonus. Cut off a bit of excess floss. Now this is what you're going to be using to as your bait stop, in a sense. Just melt it down. So it's a nice little cap like that. Take off a bit of this excess shite. Pardon my French. And there we go. There's your 15mm on a Ronnie rig. And it should sit like that on your light bed. There's your light bed. Should sit up like that. And there we go, that's the Ronnie rig. Thank you for watching. Share, like, invite your friends to the page. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
What you heard.